following is a presentation of the Nickajack Radio Network and 104.9 The River WEPG.
Tigers Radio is on the air. Exciting, hard-hitting football action from the Whitwell Tigers on the Nickajack Radio Network and 104.9 The River WEPG South Pittsburgh. Tigers Radio and Tigers Football is brought to you by Lodge Cast Iron, Whitwell Pharmacy, Moss Motor Company, Citizens Tri-County Bank, SVEC and SVE Connect, Chattanooga State, Marion Natural Gas, Busy Bee Laundry, Comfort Gallery, Tate's Funeral Home, Tower Community Bank, The Sweet Spot, Harbin Automotive, Max Fit, Jasper Memorial Funeral Home, Builtwell Bank, Collins Building Materials, Marion County News, Barnes Tire and Service Center, Goggins Insurance, Rogers Funeral Home, The Drugstore, and the Marion County Sheriff's Department. Now with all the action, here's the voice of the Tigers, Steve Daffron.
It's round two playoff time in Tennessee. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Lodge Cast Iron Kickoff Show. Steve Daffron here with you, your host and voice of the Whitwell Tigers on the Nickajack Radio Network, WEPG 104.9 The River. Before we go any further, I want to take this opportunity to recognize all the many veterans on this very special day. I have a lot of close personal friends and that are veterans, and I want you to know they are all top-notch people. Do anything in the world for you, and I want you to know we appreciate all your sacrifices and all you have done and continue to do. Have a happy Veterans Day. Secondly, tonight we are not only streaming on 104.9 The River, we are joined tonight by Country Roads 93.3 in Dunlap, and you can get that broadcast by going to 933.com, find the Listen Live page /Tigers Radio Player, and you can get us dialed in there. We're in Celina, Tennessee tonight for tonight's TSSAA Round 2 playoff matchup between the homestanding 10-1 Clay County Bulldogs and the visiting 9-2 Whitwell High School Tigers. Clay County comes in tonight's contest as a Region 4 champion and ranked number 8 in the most recent Associated Press Class 1A poll. The Tigers are the Region 3 runner-up and number 2 seed. Clay County moved into the second round by defeating Sale Creek 49-0. The Tigers got out of the first round by defeating Joe Burns 38-13. Clay County's one loss came on September 23rd in a 20-19 loss against 2A Westmoreland. And all you Tiger fans know that our two losses came on September the 16th as the Tiger lost to eventually region champion South Pittsburgh, and then to Sequatchie County in October. All 1 and 2 seeds out of each region in the statewide 1A bracket advanced in the round of 16. There were no upsets in terms of seeding. South Pittsburgh moved into the second round with a convincing 49-0 thrashing of Red Boiling Springs and will be hosting the 10th-ranked Gordonsville out of Region 4. Gordonsville defeated Lookout Valley 49-8 last week in the first round. The winner of this game will face the winner of the South Pittsburgh-Gordonsville game being played in South Pittsburgh tonight. In the upper bracket of the East Quadrant, Cloudland plays Oliver Springs, and Unaka takes on Cloudland for the right to go into the quarterfinals. Since we are one game away from the quarterfinals, I will keep you posted as best I can on scores as they become available from the upper part of the East Quadrant that consist of Region 1 and Region 2. The only other Valley team this in action tonight is Bledsoe County visiting East Robinson in a round 2 matchup. Clay County is celebrating their first ever region crown, having gone unbeaten in Region 4 play and defeating Sale Creek last week in the first round of the playoffs. The Bulldogs are led by quarterback Keaton Arms and is supported by running backs Alex Kerr and John Hamilton. They hope to lead Clay County into the quarterfinal round, the final 8, for the first time in school history. Two other common opponents were Joe Burns and Sale Creek. The Tigers defeated the Red Devils 38-13 in the first round of the playoffs, while Clay County defeated Joe Burns 43-6 in Game 4 of the regular season. Whitwell defeated Sale Creek 30-0 in the regular season. And as I mentioned, Clay County defeated Sale Creek last week in round 1. Quickly before we go to break, let's take a look at your WHS Tiger football Picks. South Pittsburg is a solid pick over Gordonsville with some 92% of you favoring the Pirates. Whitwell is favored over Clay County by some 80% of all participants. And in the over-under the Tiger Bulldog game, some 72% think the total score will be under 51 points. We will know the answer to that in about 2 hours. And that will bring us up to our first break. You are listening to the Lodge Cast Iron Kickoff Show on the Nickajack Radio Network, WEPG 104.9 The River. We will be back after this brief 2-minute break.
Tailgating at the game this Friday? Pick up one of our new kickoff grills to bring on the fun. Take dinner outside with our 5 new must-have pieces of cast iron grillware and infuse your food with that delicious grilled flavor. At the South Pittsburg Lodge Factory Store, we sell so much more than skillets. Come visit us to check out our entire cast iron cookware collection, plus kitchen accessories, big green eggs, enameled cast iron cookware, outdoor grills and accessories, and more. And as always, great deals on factory seconds. Since 1896, Lodge Cast Iron has been proudly making family-owned heirloom quality cookware in South Pittsburg. Backed by over 125 years of experience, each piece of Lodge cookware is crafted for durability and versatility. We don't just make cookware, we make memories that last for generations. Come visit us after this week's game, show us your local ID, and get a free gift with purchase. Your choice of a silicone handle holder, silicone trivet, or egg ring. And don't forget to check out LodgeCastIron.com for tasty recipes.
Moss Motor Company in South Pittsburg is the area's best dealership to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Moss Motors has the best vehicle selection, best discounts, and the best service department in the area. No matter your credit, the team at Moss Motor Company in South Pittsburg works harder than anyone else in the area to get you in a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV of your choice. Moss Motor Company, 1000 South Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburg. Shop their inventory online anytime at mossmotorco.com. Moss Motor Company, proud supporters of local football.
Whether it's medical supplies, equipment, or licensed pharmacy personnel to answer any and all of your prescription needs, Whitwell Pharmacy on Highway 28 in Whitwell will fill the bill. Sickness can and does cause uncertainty in these trying times, but here at Whitwell Pharmacy, highly trained staff want to help ease the situation. For questions, prescription refills, or any medical needs, contact Whitwell Pharmacy by calling 658-6939. That's Whitwell Pharmacy, 658-6939. Whitwell Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Whitwell Tigers.
Welcome back to the Lodge Cast Iron Kickoff Show on the Nickajack Radio Network, WEPG 104.9 River. Steve Daffin, the voice of the Tigers, here with you from Celina, Tennessee, where we are awaiting the start of tonight's second-round matchup between Whitwell and Clay County. If you are just joining us, we are at Clay County High School in Celina, Tennessee, and we are about 5 to 6 minutes away from tonight's matchup between the Clay County High School Bulldogs and the Whitwell High School Tigers here at John Teeples Field in Celina. These two teams are not strangers to each other. They've met 6 times in the past, with the Tigers winning each contest. The Tigers are 2-0 when playing here at Celina. The first meeting was in 2001. They met again in 2002, 2013, 14, 17, and 18. The 17 and 18 games were first-round playoff contests. This is the first time the teams have ever met in the second round. In 2017, the two teams combined for 71 points. The Tigers, on the other hand, have made the playoffs 19 times, played 33 games for a record of 16 wins and 17 losses. This is their 9th appearance in the second round and have advanced to the quarterfinal round 3 times and on to a state title once in 2018. The Tigers are led offensively by quarterback Bennett McDougal, running back Chandler Britton, and defensively by Wesley Nunley. McDougal rushed for 164 yards last week on 20 carries and has filled in ably for the loss of starting quarterback Brandon Easterly, who was lost earlier with an injury against Grundy County. Therion Mordecai, Caleb Lewis, Colton Britton, and White Davis add additional firepower on both sides of the ball. Up front, the Tigers have plenty of strength with Zach Robbins, Ethan Hobbs, Ben Barton, and Sean Jones. Chandler Britton leads the team in rushing with 743 yards on 104 carries, despite being limited to defensive duty last week against Joe Burns because of an injury during the regular season ending game against Chattanooga Prep. McDougal, Nunley, and Davis are among the team leaders in sacks. And this will bring us to our next break. You're listening to the Lodge Cast Iron Kickoff Show on the Nickajack Radio Network and WEPG 104.9 The River. We'll be back after this brief 2-minute break.
MaxFit, the 24-hour fitness center where people get healthier and become part of the family in the process. MaxFit is family-owned and locally operated, offering a wide variety of ways to become healthier, including weights, machines, cardio, trainers, instructors, and over 30 classes to choose from. MaxFit has been voted the #1 gym of the Sequatchie Valley and now is even better with 2 great locations. Stop by the Kimball or Dunlap location and let them introduce you to the family. 2 locations, 1 family that cares. That's MaxFit. Collins Building Materials, proudly serving their customers and community since 1976. From the first shovel of dirt dug to the last nail driven, they're your one-source building material stop for the do-it-yourselfer or the seasoned contractor. Collins has everything you need under one roof. Give them an opportunity to show you how they can make a difference. Call Collins Building Materials, 423-942-5416. From start to finish, Collins Building Materials is your one-stop store, 423-942-5416. South Pittsburgh is the home of deep roots of family and community. It's also Cast Iron's hometown. Since 1896, Lodge Cast Iron has been proudly making heirloom quality cookware in South Pittsburgh. As a provider of local jobs and a sponsor of the National Cornbread Festival, we believe in supporting our hometown and community. We also have a great passion for all South Pittsburgh has to offer, including football season. Good luck to all local teams this year. Come visit us after this week's game, show us your local ID, and get a free gift with purchase. Your choice of a silicone handle holder, silicone trivet, or egg ring.
Why choose Chattanooga State? With more than 50 programs of study that can be completed in 2 years or less, Chat State has a program that's right for you. And with scholarships like Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Reconnect, you can graduate debt-free. You can start your career right away or transfer to a 4-year university to continue your education. Chattanooga State. Start here, go anywhere. Learn more today at chattanoogastate.edu.
This is Whitwell Football on Tigers Radio on the Nickajack Radio Network and Country Roads 93.3 WSTQ Dunlap.
Welcome back to the Lodge Cast Iron Kickoff Show on the Nickajack Radio Network, WEPG 104.9 The River. Steve Daffron, the voice of the Tigers, with you here in Celina, Tennessee, where we are getting ready to start the kickoff between the Bulldogs of Clay County and the Whitwell Tigers. The captains have met in the field. I believe Clay County won the toss. I think they elected to receive. They are in their black uniforms. Tigers with white jerseys and red. So while we can, we better take our last break before the kickoff, and we'll be right back after this.
You may have noticed the new signs and the new name. First Volunteer Bank is now Builtwell Bank, bringing better significance to the communities we serve. After all, well-built communities start with well-built banks, a bank that provides communities with safe and sound financial services necessary for a growing economy. At Builtwell Bank, that's our commitment to you, to be a well-built bank, here to serve you, your family, and community. We're still the same people you've come to know and trust, providing the same excellent service you've come to expect over the years. Now as Builtwell Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back. You are tuned in to the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. This is Steve Daffron, the voice of the Whitwell Tigers, coming to you from Celina, Tennessee, the home of the Clay County Bulldogs, where we are just moments away from tonight's round 2 playoff contest between the visiting Tigers of Whitwell and the homestanding Clay County Bulldogs. Teams have taken the field. As I said, Whitwell is in their red pants, white jerseys, red numerals. Clay County in solid black with gold numbers, black headgear. The Tigers will be kicking off, and they will kick off from left to right. Deep for Clay County is going to be number 12, Nate Adams, and number 44, Alec Kerr. Kicking for the Tigers will be David Pardo. David is averaging somewhere in the neighborhood of 47 yards a kick on his kickoffs, and more times than not, he hits the end zone with it. So we're waiting to David get the ball. There he goes. He's got it situated the way he likes it. Tigers kicking from the 40-yard line, left to right. And we got the whistle to go ahead. And the kick. And it's a short kick on bound on the 20 and goes through the legs. Picked up it. And he breaks out. He's at the 40, 45, 50. He's got blockers in front of him. Cuts across the field, trips, and falls. That ball was returned by Alec Kerr. It went through the legs of Nate Adams, and I thought it had rolled into the end zone, and Kerr came over and picked it up at the 1 and has returned it to the Whitwell Tiger 35-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for the Clay County Bulldogs here in the first quarter. We give to the running back at the 30, 25. He's down at the 20 and brought down by Caleb Lewis. Joseph Markup on the carry, picked up a 1st down for Clay County. Keaton Arms is your quarterback for Clayton County. Clay County, I'm sorry. And they will go 2 wide this side, 2 backs. Keaton Arms, your quarterback. Fakes the ball and comes around the left end. It's going to be hit and rolled out of bounds at about inside the 5-yard line. I believe it's where they spot it. It's a 1st down for Clay County. Looks like the ball is on the 8-yard line, excuse me. Keaton Arms, again, your quarterback. Takes the ball, and he's just going to take a dive off a right tackle and is going to dive down to the goal line, and no signal. Looks like he is down at from this angle, looks like the 2. Bring his 2nd down and goal. .10:36 left to go here in first quarter. Give off tackle, dives into the end zone, and he's in for the score. Joseph Markham in on a 2-yard run at 10:20 first period. And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to go now they're going to line up for the kick. Levi Garrett in for the pat. Kick is up, and it is good. So 10:20 left to go here in the first period. Clay County leads this one 7-0. We'll be back after this.
The Tire Pros at Barnes Tire and Service Center in Jasper are here to give you excellent hometown service from their ASC certified technicians. Whether it's tires from names like Michelin, BF Goodwrench, Goodyear, or Hankook that you need, or a tire rotation or oil change, Barnes is here to take care of you. They also offer brake repair, lift kits, and other services. And you can be sure it's done right at Barnes. Their #1 goal is complete customer satisfaction. Barnes Tire and Service Center, 180 Cornerstone Drive in Jasper. Call 942-4074 or visit BarnesTire.com.
Welcome back. This is Steve Daffron, the voice of the Tigers, with you on the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. Nick Jack Radio, WEPG 104.9, The River, South Pittsburgh. We're here in Celina, Tennessee, where the Clay County Bulldogs have just taken a 7-0 lead over the visiting Whitwell Tigers. Levi Garrett, who just added the point after, is now lining up for the kick. Be kicking from right to left from the 40-yard line. Caleb Lewis is deep for the Tigers. And it's going to be taken by Britton at the 20. He's up to the 20. Don't think he quite made the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Tigers on their own. They're going to say the 30-yard line. Bennett McDougal in as your quarterback. Lewis and Colton Britton this side. To give to, and he pulled the ball fake it to Chandler Britton going off left side, and then Bennett came off right tackle for no gain. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. Glad to see the Brittons back in on offense. They've been kind of banged up the last couple of weeks. Again, Colton Britton this side. Slot man this side is Caleb Lewis. Snap to give to Chandler Britton, and he is met again at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be dropped at the 30-yard line again for no gain. That will bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. Nine minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Colton Britton. Wesley Nunley wide this side. McDougal takes a snap, looks to throw, and throws across the middle, and there was incomplete. Chandler Britton was the intended receiver, so that will bring up a 4th down and 10 for the Tigers at their own 30. Alec Kerr will be deep. Clay County. Pardo kicks. Ball hits at about the 43 and it's going to roll out of bounds. See where they mark it. Now they're going to walk it way back up here. Mark it at the 43-yard line. Clay County will take over 1st and 10 at their own 43. Again, Keaton Arms is your quarterback. Jimmy Burchett wide this side. Motion. Given this, comes this side to crosses the 45 up to the 50. Where Alec Kerr is brought down by Caleb Lewis. Just as he crossed the 50-yard line, they will spot the ball at the Tiger 49-yard line. Bring up a 2nd down and 2. Markham and Kerr, your backs for Clay County. Arms keeps off the right side and goes down to the 45. Works his way down to, looks like the Tiger 41-yard line where it will be a 1st and 10 for Clay County. Ball is spotted at the 42-yard line of Whitwell. Markup and Alec Kerr in the backfield for Clay. got a flag, and I think we've got a procedure call against Clay County. No, dead ball, offsides against the Tigers. So they'll move that up 4. It'll bring us first down and 5. Ball will be at the Tiger 37-yard line. Markham Pilon running back. Takes the ball on the handoff from Keaton. Arms and looks down to the 30, looks like the 33-yard line. And we have another flag on the play. And this time they're going to back up Clay County. Holding against Clay County. So that'll move the ball back to the Tiger 42-yard line. The first down and 15. Again, Markham, your lone setback. Arms, your quarterback. Looks to throw. Throws over here to Kerr. Complete at the 40. He's going to be hit and driven back. Kerr made it to the 41-yard line of Tigers before they forced him back. Pick up the 4 yards. That'll bring up a second down and 9. Caleb Lewis was your tackler for the Tigers on that play. Him and Therion Mordecai helped him out. Arms looking to throw. Oh, and it is broken up by Bennett McDougal, 13, the cornerback on that. He just about had it intercepted. As he turned around to reach for it, it just fell out of his hands. It's an incomplete pass. So that'll bring up a third down and 9 from the Tiger 41. It's the 6th play of this drive for Clay County. Again, Arms, your quarterback. Markham, your running back. And the give to around this left side here, and he's going to get down to the 40, down to the 30s. They'll get out of the way and not see what the yard line is. Caleb Lewis in on tackle again with Therion Mordecai. That'll bring up a 4th down and 3. The ball is on the Tiger 35-yard line. Fourth down 3, and Caton County is going for it. Markham is your running back. Kerr goes in motion the other side, and we've got a whistle and a flag. All sides against the Tigers. So that will give Clay County an automatic first down. And the officials calling timeout for some reason. I'll try to get into the playoff situation when, if time permits later. We've got several different opinions on who goes where, if who wins and who loses. We're at 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Clay County leads this one 7-0. Arms brings them to the line of scrimmage with Markham, his lone setback Nate Adams this side wide, Kerr wide the other side. Arms fakes the ball on the RPO, pulls it out, and runs the right side, and is brought down inside the 30-yard line to be, looks like it's going to be the 29-yard line. Markham and Kerr, both your setbacks in with Arms as your quarterback. Ball given, fake to Arms. Flare pass right here to Kerr, 20, 15, 10, 5. And he is going to be knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I believe Chandler Britton was in on that tackle. Kerr just took a little swing pass out here from Arms at about at the 29-yard line. He's going to be, ball's going to be placed down at the 2-yard line. Markham, your lone running back with Arms in the backfield, split wide to the right. And the ball is given to Markham up the middle. And he is going to be stopped short. Mark the ball at the 1-yard line. One back set with Joseph Markham, number 28. Arms will go under center. And we'll just sneak, and he gets into the end zone for 6. That was a 1-yard quarterback sneak by Keaton Arms. And they go, yes, and they will kick. Levi Garrett, your kicker. And the kick is good. So with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the first period, Clay County takes a 14-0 lead over the Whitwell Tigers. We'll be back after this.
Marion County News proudly continues the legacy of the South Pittsburgh Hustler and Jasper Journal newspapers, reporting on local events and staffed, managed, and owned locally. Marion County News serves as the premier source for information about and important to our local communities. So whether online at mcnewstn.com or in our weekly print edition, we're covering sports, news, and features right here. Marion County News. We're hometown.
Welcome back. You are tuned in to the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. Steve Thaffron, the voice of the Whitwell Tigers, coming to you from Celina, Tennessee, where the Clay County Bulldogs are hosting the Whitwell Tigers. We are right now at 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first period, and the Clay County Bulldogs have just taken a 14-0 lead over the Tigers. Caleb Lewis will be deep to receive the kick. Levi Garrett, great name, will kick from the 40. And Chandler Britton will take the ball at the 25. He's up to the looks like he just crossed the 30-yard line. They may spot the ball at the 31. About a 12-yard return for Britton. McDougal will bring his Tigers to the line. We got two wideouts to the top side of the field. McDougal gives to Chandler Britt, who is hit immediately and struggles his way up to the 32-yard line. Going to give him 1 yard, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line. And we have a little fog starting to roll in here tonight. Chandler Britton. The fake to Chandler. McDougal up the middle, and he will get to the 34-yard line, excuse me. That'll bring up about a third. Yeah, I think they're going to call it 3rd down and 7. Wesley Nunley, your running back in with McDougal. 2 wideouts this side. Quick throw over here to Chandler. No, that's Colton Britton, excuse me. He works his way up to the 44-yard line. And that should be enough for a Tiger Big Red first down. That is the Tigers, I believe that's their first down of the evening. Ball is at their own 43-yard line. Tigers break the huddle, will come Wesley Nunley this side, and with Colton Britton this side. 2 wide at the top. Britton takes the handoff from Chandler, from Bennett, and gets to the 30. They're going to give him 1 up to the 43-yard line, which by my math means no gain. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 43. Tigers have Colton Britton and Caleb Lewis this side. To give to Colton Britton going wide on the other side, and he is met for maybe, if they're gracious, they'll give him a yard on that one. Be a 3rd down and 9 for the Tigers. And I believe the Tigers have called timeout. So with that, we'll be back after these brief messages.
Valmont, the global leader in designing and manufacturing highly engineered products and services that support infrastructure development and agricultural productivity, has prided itself since its founding in 1946 on supporting the people it employs and the communities they live in. With Valmont Utility in Jasper, one of the 85 worldwide manufacturing facilities, Valmont is proud to sponsor local high school athletics here in our community. Learn more about the company and career opportunities at Valmont. Visit valmont.com/careers. Busy Bee Laundry, located at 307 Elm Avenue, right in the heart of South Pittsburgh, knows what it's like. It's hard to get everything done, and laundry's just one more chore to slow you down. Don't fret. Let the busy worker bees stay on top of your laundry for you, so you don't have to. They charge by the pound and will even deliver back to your home. Stop by Busy Bee Laundry today and let them buzz through your laundry load so you don't have to. Busy Bee Laundry.
Welcome back. Steve Danforth, the voice of the Tigers. And the Tigers have done a quick snap, and Bennett McDougal throws down across the middle and he's broken up. Colton Britton just about had that one. We're just getting the 2nd quarter underway. Steve Danforth here, your voice of the Tigers on WEPG 104.9 The River, the Nickajack Network. David Pardo into punt for the Tigers. Kerr is deep for Clay County. He will take the ball at the 25, up to the 30, 35, to the 40. And it's going to be brought down at the 45-yard line by Wesley Nunley. There'll be a first down and 10 for Clay County. We are just getting the second quarter underway. If you're just joining us, we're in Celina, Tennessee, the home of Clay County Bulldogs, hosting the Whitwell Tigers out of Region 3. Clay County, your Region 4 champions and number 8 ranked team in the state. They will have the ball first and 10, the ball on their own 45-yard line. Arms takes the snap and gives to Markham, who slips and falls at the, we're going to put him at the 35-yard line. That should be a loss, at the 45 line, so it'd be no gain. Second down and 10. Ball is on the Clay County 45-yard line. Again, Arms, your quarterback. Markham, you one lone setback. He motions out to the other side. Arms fakes the throw and just ducks up into the middle of the line. He crosses the 50 down to the Tiger 44-yard line. First down for Clay County. Connor Staley comes in at the tackle position for the Tigers. Keaton Arms, your senior quarterback for the Clay County Bulldogs. Nate Adams comes wide this side. Markham is set back. And he gives the ball to Markham up the middle, who's going to drive down to, they're going to give him a yard, make it at the 43-yard line. Bring up a second down and 9. We are expecting the temperature to get down into the 40s tonight up here. I just hope it doesn't rain as it's forecasted. Arms, your quarterback. Markham takes the handoff from Arms around the right-hand side. Is hit immediately by you-know-who, Bennett McDougal. Chandler Britton, Wesley Nunley in on the tackle. That'll bring up a third down. Third down and 6. The ball is on the 40. And Clay County is going to take a timeout. So with the score, Clay County 14, Whitwell nothing. We'll be back after this.
Marion County, are you connected? Make the switch to SBE Connect, where you get free standard installation, no contracts, and the fastest internet in the county. SBE Connect offers fiber optic high-speed internet, television programming, and telephone service with the speed you need and the service you deserve. Now serving all of Marion County. Learn more and sign up for service at www.sveconnect.com.
Welcome back. You're tuned in to the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. This is Steve Daffin, the voice of the Tigers. We're in Celina, Tennessee, the home of the Clay County Bulldogs, and they are hosting the Region 3 runner-up Whitwell Tigers tonight in the second round of the TSSAA Playoffs. The Tigers right now trail this one 14-0 with 9:01 left to go in the second period. Third down and 6 for Clayton County. The ball is on the Tiger, knows the ball is on the 40-yard line. Arms hands the ball to Markham again, who drives over the 43. He's down 38 to the, they're going to mark him at the Tiger 35. And that will bring up they're going to say 4th down, and that's going to be a very, very short one. Once again, Arms, your quarterback. Throws the ball out to Nate Adams, who was at the 25, 20. He'll be down, if I can see this, where the official is here. It looks like the ball is going to be placed at the 16-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 for Clay County. Arms just took the ball, flipped it out wide to Nate Adams, who just ran straight down the sideline for the 1st down. Arms brings his Bulldogs to the line and gives to Markham up the middle to the 10, 5, and he is going to be down at the 1-yard line. He stretched out there at the very end. I thought they were going to get to him, but he was brought down at the 1-yard line. That will be 1st down for Clay County at the Tiger 1-yard line. We are at 7:53 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Clay County already up 14-0 on the Tigers. Markup and Kerr, you two running backs. And Markham goes over for the score. 1-yard run off the right-hand side of the line of scrimmage for 6 points. It's his 2nd tally of the night. Levi Garrett in for the extra point. It is no good. Hit the upright and bounced right off to the side. So with 7:28 left to go here before the half, we have now got Clay County up on the Tigers 20-0. We will be back after this.
Harbin Automotive, Scottsboro, Alabama is proud to serve customers around the Scottsboro area and worldwide as a certified automotive dealer. At Harbin Automotive, employees strive to provide products and services of unmatched quality. Harbin Automotive has been voted as the best place to buy a new or used vehicle year after year. And best for service, including quick lube and car wash center. Whether you're shopping for a new car, looking for parts and accessories, or need to have your vehicle serviced, you'll find what you need in Harbin Automotive. 570 Micah Way, Scottsboro. Online at harbinautomotive.com.
And welcome back. This is Steve Daffin, the voice of the Tigers, coming to you on the Whitwell Tiger Network. WEPG 104.9 The River. Clay County has just taken a 20-0 lead over the Tigers. Here with 7:28 left to go just before the half. We are in the 2nd quarter. Levi Garrett is teeing the ball up. Caleb Lewis deep for the Tigers, along with and it is going to be collected at the 20. I believe that is Charlie French. Excuse me, though, that is Wyatt Davis. Took the ball at the 20, moved it up to the spot the ball at the 32-yard line off Whitwell. 1st and 10. Tigers need to get something going here. McDougal brings them to the line. Chandler Britton, your sole running back. And Bennett McDougal looks to throw. No, he's going to keep. No, he's going to throw incomplete to Colton Britton on the upside of the field on the Whitwell sideline. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Pretty good crowd here tonight from Whitwell. McDougal brings it to the line, and Chandler Britton keeps off the right-hand side. He's up 35. He's to the 40, crosses the 40 up to the 40. We're going to give him the 44-yard line. And that will be a big red 1st down. McDougal brings him to the line. Caleb Lewis wide this side. Chandler Britton, your running back. McDougal fakes the ball and keeps it, crosses the 45 up to the 46. A gain of about 1 on that. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. They're going to call a 2nd down and 8. Just a little over 6 minutes left here in the 2nd period. Caleb Lewis comes wide this side. Nunley and Britton wide to the top. Chandler Britton, your one sole running back. Lewis in motion. And fakes to Lewis and is corralled by Levi Garrett in the backfield. And that's going to be about a 2-yard loss. Puts the ball back at the Tiger 44-yard line. 2-yard loss on that. That'll bring a 3rd down and 10. Tigers have only attempted had 2 passes tonight, both of them incomplete. Lewis in motion again. McDougal looks to throw, scrambles. He's at 45 and gets up to the the Tiger 49-yard line. And that will bring up looks like a 4th down and call it and we've got a penalty. Not sure what the call was. Didn't see the official make so that will give the Tigers a 1st down. We will take it. Ball is at the Clay County 37-yard line. Three wide receivers to the top. McDougal off the right-hand side. Gets down to looks like the 35-yard line. Give him a 3-yard gain on that one. Clock is running with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here before the halftime. Clay County leads this one 20-0. Go 3 wide this side. McDougal took the ball and looked to throw, and then Dak or left tackle gets down to the 33. Let's call it the 33-yard line. 2-yard gain. That's going to bring up about a 3rd down and 4. Tigers haven't been able to generate much offense here in the first half. Have about an 8-play drive going at the moment. McDougal in at quarterback. And we've got a timeout. And that's going to be charged to Whitwell. So, Clay County leads this one 20-0. 3:22 left to go here before the half. We'll be back after this.
In this day and time, family-owned and operated businesses are almost a thing of the past, but Goggins Insurance, located in Alabama and Tennessee, still says our family serves your family. Goggins Insurance has delivered a quality insurance solutions to individuals for over 33 years, specializing in personal and business insurance coverage. We're committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. Come on by one of our numerous locations in Alabama, with the newest location, 3535 Main Street in Jasper, Tennessee, next to T's Diner, where we will always treat you as one of our own.
Welcome back. Steve Daffron here on the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. We're in Celina, Tennessee tonight, where the Clayton County Bulldogs are 20-0 leading over the Tigers. We have 3:22 left to go here just before the halftime, and the Tigers have got about an 8-play drive going here. If they can keep it going, they're down to a 3rd down and 6. The ball is at the Clay County 34-yard line. Chandler Britton, your lone running back. No. Too wide to the top. McDougal off the left-hand side, dives, and is going to get down to the 30-yard line, and that is not going to be enough for the first down. Bring up a 4th down and 3. Ball is on the 31-yard line. Again, we got 3 wide to the top. McDougal is your quarterback. Chandler Britton, your lone running back. 4th down. McDougal throws or looks to throw. And it is thrown out of bounds. Caleb Lewis was the intended receiver, so that will give the ball over on downs to Clay County. 2:26 left to go here in the second quarter. Clay County leads this one 20-0. Orange comes back in from the sideline with Clay County with the play. Markham has one lone running back. Jimmy Burchett. It's C-H-E-T-T, wide this side. Ball is given to Markham coming wide this side. He's going to get up to the 35. Spot him at the 36-yard line. It was Alex Kerr, number 44 on that carry. Two minutes left to go here before the half. Clay County brings them to the line. 2 wide to the top. In motion, Kerr, ball given to Markham. And he is going to fight his way up to the 40-yard line. 2-yard gain. Clock is running. Arms, your quarterback. Markham, your lone running back. Ball is given to Markham up the middle. He trips and falls, but makes it up to looks like the 41-yard line. And that will be a first down for Clay County. 50 seconds left to go here before halftime. Arms your quarterback. Markham, you slow running back. And Arms keeps, makes it up to the 45, 46, and is going to be dropped at the 48-yard line. And we got a timeout, be charged to Clay County. So with it 20-0, 30 seconds left to go here before the half. Be back after this.
Rogers Funeral Home has been your hometown funeral home since 1925. Both locations have been remodeled and are ready to serve your family. Rogers Funeral Home is locally owned by Ralph Mosier. See Ralph today and talk about affordable pricing and pre-planning. Also, you can transfer your pre-planned funeral arrangements from any other funeral home at no additional cost. Let Rogers Funeral Home of South Pittsburgh and Jasper celebrate your loved one's hometown life.
Welcome back to the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. This is Steve Daffron, your host. We are in Celina, Tennessee, home of the Clay County Bulldogs. Clay County is 20-0 over the Tigers here with 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Clay County will have the ball second down, and let's call that a 2 from their own 49-yard line. Waiting on the official to give us the go-ahead to go. Must be a TV timeout. And now we're ready to go. Arms takes, looks to throw. Throws out to Kerr. 40, 35, 30, down to the 25, and it's brought down at the 20, maybe the 19-yard line by Colton Britton. And the Clay County Bulldogs will spike the ball. Stop the clock with 17 seconds left to go. That'll bring up a second down and 10. Ball is exactly on the 20-yard line. Arms again, your quarterback. Markham, the running back. And bad snap. Arms gets a handle on it. He's up to the 20, down to the 15, 14-yard line. Brought down by Bennett McDougal. And we've got another timeout for Clay County. So with 10 seconds left to go here before the half, Clay County leads this one 20-0. We'll be back after this.
Hello, this is Sheriff Ronnie Bo Burnett from Marion County Sheriff's Department. Please do not drink and drive. You could end up in jail or possibly lose your livelihood or lose your life. If you have a serious drug problem, please seek help. The abuse of drugs has destroyed many lives in Marion County and across the country. Everyone be safe and have a great year. Thank you very much.
Drinking and driving could cost you your license and a whole lot more. A message from the Marion County Sheriff's Department and the Drug Education Fund.
Welcome back to Celina, Tennessee. This is Steve Daffron, the voice of the Whitwell Tigers, coming to you from the campus of Clay County High School here in Celina. Clay County, the number 8 team rated in the state, 1A, leads the Tigers 20-0. 10 seconds left to go here before the half. Be a third down and 4 on the 14-yard line. Arms takes the snap, throws across the middle, and hits. It's touchdown. Touchdown, Clay County. It Kerr on a 15-yard slant route just right across the middle, and he never broke stride. Levi Garrett in for the we go for 2. No good. I'm not sure what that was supposed to be, but he did not get in there with it. So with 4 seconds left to go here before the half, second quarter, Clay County has taken a 26-0 lead over the Whitwell Tigers. We'll be back after this.
Citizens Tri-County Bank understands the importance of strong community, and that's why we partner with many nonprofit agencies such as our schools, civic groups, and more throughout the communities we serve. We want to be the only community bank you will ever need. Whether it's personal banking, a mortgage loan, home equity lines of credit, auto loans, or personal loans, Citizens Tri-County Bank has you covered with great products and services and up-to-date technology like mobile banking, all to make your life easier and banking with us more convenient for you. Citizens Tri-County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Steve Daffron here, the voice of the Whitwell Tigers. We're in Celina, Tennessee tonight. Clay County has just opened up a 26-0 lead over the visiting Whitwell Tigers. We have 10 seconds left to go here. 4 seconds to go before the half. Levi Garrett will tee it up for Clay County. Deep for the Tigers is Caleb Lewis. Wyatt Davis also back there with him. And it's a short kick, and it is recovered by number 25 up on the front line by Jacob Garcia. So that'll be a first down and 10. Spot the ball at the Tiger 48-yard line. Clay County was taking no chances on the run back and just short kicked it into the front line up here at the 45. Caleb Lewis comes in for the Tigers, waiting for the play call. Break the huddle. And the Tigers, I think, are just going to down it. Yes, snap to Bennett. Downs the ball at the 45, and that is going to be the half. So, here we are at the half. Celina, Tennessee. Clay County leads this one 26-0. We will be back after this.
After you've been sitting on a hard football bleacher watching your favorite football team play, wouldn't it be great to come home to all the comforts of home? Come on by Comfort Gallery in Kimball, Tennessee to find exactly what you need at the lowest prices. From recliners to complete bedroom suites, Comfort Gallery has it all, or they can get it for you. Give them a call today at 423-837-3000. Comfort Gallery, a proud supporter of all area football teams.
The Sweet Spot in South Pittsburgh is the sweetest spot in town to cool down with your favorite ice cream treats. Located at 307 Elm Avenue, right across from South Pittsburgh Elementary, where you can get the sweetest of sweets for the sweetest of prices. Stop by today and let them help you satisfy your sweet tooth with ice cream and plenty of other great treats that's sure to satisfy. It's the Sweet Spot, 307 Elm Avenue, across from the elementary school in South Pittsburgh. The Sweet Spot.
Natural gas.
Natural gas.
Cleaner, more reliable, more affordable, and more efficient, delivering greater stability and dependability with lower cost and emissions, serving your family and community for generations to come. Take a closer look at a versatile resource. Marion Natural Gas, your local natural gas provider, is located 138 Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh. Go by or call them today at 423-837-7164.
Natural gas.
That's Marion Natural Gas.
Looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand a prescription out the drive-thru window? The drugstore with locations in South Pittsburgh and Stevenson, Alabama does just that, offering dependable prescription drug service as your local good neighbor pharmacy. The drugstore provides 24-hour emergency service, immunizations, delivery services, quality products from Burt's Bees, Watkins, and more. Family owned and operated for over 30 years with 2 locations, 335 South Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh or 205 Kentucky Avenue in Stevenson. The drugstore, here to serve you in South Pittsburgh and Stevenson. This is Whitwell Football on Tigers Radio on the Nickajack Radio Network and Country Roads 93.3 WSTQ Dunlap.
Welcome back. You are listening to the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. Steve Efron here, the voice of the Whitwell Tigers, and we are at halftime here at Clay County High School, Celina, Tennessee, John Teeples Field, with the score Clay County 26, Whitwell nothing. To give you a scoring recap on how things have gone to this point, at 10 minutes and 20 seconds in the first quarter, Joseph Markham went in on a 2-yard run to bring us to 6-0. Levi Garrett then came in and kicked the extra point and made it 7-0. Then with 3:20 left, again in the first quarter, Keaton Arms, quarterback, snuck the ball over from 1 yard out, giving it 13-0. And then Levi Garrett again came in with the PAT, made it 14-0. Joseph Markham, the Clay County running back, then went in the second quarter with 7:28 in the second quarter. On a 1 yard run, brought the score to 20-0, and the Levi Garrett PAT attempt was no good. It hit the upright and bounced back. Then just right before the half, 4 seconds, Alec Kerr took a 15-yard pass from Keaton Arms and went in the end zone, made it 26-0. They went for 2, and it was not successful, and we stand here now at the halftime with the Clay County Bulldogs leading the Tigers 26-0. So that gives you, in the first period, the Clay County Bulldogs put up 14, then came back and put 12 up in the second period, and that's where we stand at 26-0. Take a look now at the Associated Press, how the top 10, who all they're playing this evening. Number 1, Fayetteville is at home against number 9, Dresden. Number 2, McKenzie is hosting Moore County, number 5. Memphis Academy of Science Engineering entertains an unranked Lake County team. Number 4 ranked South Pittsburg is at home against number 10, Gordonsville. Number 7, Peabody is at home against unranked Brooker T. Washington. Coalfield is at home against unranked Unaka. And Clay County is entertaining Whitwell here at Celina. I have been trying or looking for some scores, but I just don't see if they've got any updates here for us. Let's see here. We have got no score on the Bledsoe East Robertson game. No score on Red Bank Stone Memorial. And we should have had a lot of scores by now. We're in the Central Time. It's 8 o'clock here. Oliver Springs, single A club, they are 14-6 over Cloudland. Unaka and Coalfield. Coalfield leads that one 14-12. Upperman 14, East Hamilton 7. And no score on the Gordonsville South Pittsburg game. And no score on the Bledsoe East Robertson, as I noted. And of course, we are here 26-0, Clay County over the Tigers. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, we have been trying to figure out who wins and who plays where when we get into the quarterfinal round. And I've had several discussions and get several different opinions. But if I read everything correctly, if South Pittsburg, excuse me, let me do it this way, it's easier to keep up with. Should Gordonsville manage to upset the Pirates, South Pittsburg, and Whitwell were to win here this evening, would win this evening, Gordonsville would travel to Whitwell for the quarterfinal matchup. Because in the quarterfinal round, you rotate even and odd years on the bracket you're in. A South Pittsburg win and a Whitwell win means the Tigers would travel to South Pittsburg. A Clay County win and a South Pittsburg win brings the Pirates to Celina. So basically, all Clay County has to do is, as long as they win, they play at home until it comes down to the finals, and then they come to Chattanooga to play in Findlay. So with that, the Tigers trailing this one 26-0. Why don't we take a break? Be back after this 2-minute break.
Since 1987, Randy Tate of Tate's Funeral Home has been helping families in our local area during their time of need. Tate's Funeral Home in Jasper offers a wide range of funeral services, including cremation, burial, and monument services. And Tate's Funeral Home prides themselves in offering only American-made products. When life's journey comes to an end, remember Tate's Funeral Home for all your needs. Tate's Funeral Home, 950 Mel Dixon Lane in Jasper, a proud supporter of local football.
Retro Industries, an industrial thermoplastic manufacturing plant that's goal is to make all roadways safer for travel, ensuring highway construction materials meet all of the rigid standards of excellence and state-of-the-art lab testing before leaving their facility. Based in South Pittsburgh, Retro Industries has over 100 years of combined experience in the highway construction industry and is proud to be a part of our local community, creating jobs for people right here at home and proudly supporting our local football teams. Retro Industries. Colonial Chemical, maker of innovative specialty surfactants, including chemicals used in everyday products like shampoo, body wash, household and industrial cleaners, and more, is a proud sponsor of local high school football. Colonial Chemical supports the Sequatchie Valley with great careers available to those interested, including competitive pay, competitive health insurance, 401k options, and more. Learn more and apply online now at colonialchem.com. Colonial Chemical.
Locally owned Jasper Memorial Funeral Home and Gifts provides high-quality service at reasonable prices, including full-service funerals and cremations. The staff pride themselves in customizing service for each family they serve while honoring the lives and creating a healing experience for the family. Jasper Memorial Funeral Home and Gifts, located at 150 Cornerstone Drive in Jasper, want each family to hold their loved ones forever in their hearts during their time of sadness. Jasper Memorial Funeral Homes and Gifts want to wish all area football teams the best during the 2020 football season.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. Steve Daffron here, the voice of the Whitwell Tigers, and we are at halftime here at Clay County High School with the score Clay County 26, Whitwell nothing. Tigers have just not been able to generate any offense. Clay County runs, it looks to me like they putting about 7 men up in the box, and the Tigers have just not been able to generate anything against them. Chandler Britton has been held in check. Chandler leads the team in rushing with 743 yards on 104 carries, despite being limited to defensive duty last week against Joe Burns because of an injury during the regular season ending game against Chattanooga Prep. McDougal, Nunley, and Davis are leading the team in tackles, and they're getting plenty of practice tonight. Was thinking that maybe somewhere along the line special teams would come into play. David Pardo, as I mentioned earlier, is averaging 47.5 yards a kickoff and has a punting average of 33.2 per kick. Pardo is 5 for 8 on field goals and holds a school record of 48 yards and is 24 of 29 on PAT kicks. Pardo is a threat, but under the circumstances, he's just not been able to do anything. The Tigers as a team are averaging 223 yards a game rushing and 63.2 yards passing. Tigers do not throw the ball a whole lot, but they have proven they can do it when they need to. But they are 0 for 3, I believe, this evening. With the win over Joe Burns last week, the Tigers collected win number 9 and gained a tie for the third or most wins in a season, and are still seeking that elusive shutout, which is not going to happen tonight. That would have given them 5 on the season and bring them into a tie with the 1959 Tigers. A win tonight not only vaults the Tigers into the quarterfinals, but would also give them 10 wins on the season and move them into 4th all-time in season wins, behind 2018, which had 15 wins, 1991 had 12, and 2017 had 11. And this should bring us to our next break. You're listening to the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. We are at Clay County High School in Celina, Tennessee. Clay County leads this one 26-0. We will be back after this.
I look to the tower for vision because someday I'll have to send him to college. and I want to be ready.
We look to the tower for strength, because cash flow sometimes doesn't flow at all. You need a strong partner behind you.
My family looks to the tower for innovation.
Well, that and lollipops for the children.
Look to the tower. Tower Community Bank, a higher standard. TowerCommunityBank.com.
Badcock Furniture and More in Jasper is here for you with furniture for your living room, dining room, and bedrooms. Also appliances, TVs, sound systems, gaming consoles, and more at prices you're guaranteed to love. Save more and check out their clearance area. Now under new ownership and management, Badcock Furniture and More is ready to help you get the items you want and need today. They accept cash or credit and have financing available. Rebuilding your credit? No problem. If you have a checking account, you're approved. Ask about their extended warranty and delivery and setup. Badcock Furniture and More, 3600 Main Street, Jasper, 423-939-0530.
For over 40 years, Hospice of Chattanooga has been our town's local, not-for-profit hospice. Founded by our community and for our community, we'll always be there for you at life's most meaningful stages to provide family-focused care to meet your medical, emotional, and spiritual needs. Hospice of Chattanooga. What matters to you matters to us. Always.
Hospice of Chattanooga, 423-892-1533, online at hospiceofchattanooga.org.
Moss Motor Company in South Pittsburgh is the area's best dealership to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Moss Motors has the best vehicle selection, best discounts, and the best service department in the area. No matter your credit, the team at Moss Motor Company in South Pittsburgh works harder than anyone else in the area to get you in a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV of your choice. Moss Motor Company, 1000 South Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh. Shop their inventory online anytime at mossmotorco.com. Moss Motor Company, proud supporters of local football.
Whether it's medical supplies, equipment, or licensed pharmacy personnel to answer any and all of your prescription needs, Whitwell Pharmacy on Highway 28 in Whitwell will fill the bill. Sickness can and does cause uncertainty in these trying times, but here at Whitwell Pharmacy, highly trained staff want to help ease the situation. For questions, prescription refills, or any medical needs, contact Whitwell Pharmacy by calling 658-6939. That's Whitwell Pharmacy, 658-6939. Whitwell Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Whitwell Tigers.
MaxFit, the 24-hour fitness center where people get healthier and become part of the family in the process. MaxFit is family-owned and locally operated, offering a wide variety of ways to become healthier, including weights, machines, cardio, trainers, instructors, and over 30 classes to choose from. MaxFit has been voted the #1 gym of the Sequatchie Valley and now is even better with 2 great locations. Stop by the Kimball or Dunlap location and let them introduce you to the family. 2 locations, 1 family that cares. That's MaxFit.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. This is Steve Daffron, the voice of the Whitwell Tigers. We are here at halftime at Clay County High School in Celina, Tennessee, John Teeples Field, where Clay County owns a 26-0 lead over the visiting Whitwell Tigers. Looking here at some more scores in single A ball, you've got the Oliver Springs has gone up 35-12 over Cloudman. That's in the 4th quarter. Unaka is losing to Coalfield. Coalfield is ranked, what we say here, number 8 or number 6. Yeah, I think they're number 8. Yeah, Coalfield is number 8 in the state, and they are leading Unaka 47-12. Upperman 42, East Hamilton 35 in a high-scoring game. And at the half, Gordonsville leads South Pittsburgh 14-7. Here in Region 4, like I said, it's Clay County 26-0 over the Tigers. East Robertson holds a 14-0 lead over Bledsoe County. Red Bank and Stone Memorial are tied up 0-0. No score there. So, and as I have said, we are here at Celina. We are at 26-0. Clay County leads this one. If you are just joining us, to bring you up to date on how we got to this point in the first quarter with 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first period. Joseph Markham had a 2-yard run, brought it to 6-0. Levi Garrett then kicked the PAT and made it 7-0. Then with 3:20 left to go in the first quarter, quarterback Keaton Arms went in from 1 yard out, made it 13-0. Levi Garrett then came in and kicked the extra point and brought it to 14-0. Joseph Markham then in the second quarter with 7 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the second period, went in from 1 yard out. That's 20-0. And a PAT attempt by Levi Garrett hit the upright. So that was no good. So it stayed at 20-0. Then Alec Kerr, with 4 seconds left to go just before the half, Alec Kerr took a 15-yard pass from Keaton Arms for 6 points, made it 26-0. And then we had the attempted 2-point conversion, and that made it 26-0. So that's where we are here at the half. The first quarter, Clay County scored 14 points and then put up 12 in the second. And that's where we stand at the moment. So we got 5 minutes and 13 seconds here left just before we start the third quarter. So why don't we take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back after this.
Collins Building Materials, proudly serving their customers and community since 1976. From the first shovel of dirt dug to the last nail driven, they're your one-source building materials stop for the do-it-yourselfer or the seasoned contractor. Collins has everything you need under one roof. Give them an opportunity to show you how they can make a difference. Call Collins Building Materials, 423-942-5416. From start to finish, Collins Building Materials is your one-stop store, 423-942-5416. South Pittsburgh is the home of deep roots of family and community. It's also Cast Iron's hometown. Since 1896, Lodge Cast Iron has been proudly making heirloom quality cookware in South Pittsburgh. As a provider of local jobs and a sponsor of the National Cornbread Festival, we believe in supporting our hometown and community. We also have a great passion for all South Pittsburgh has to offer, including football season. Good luck to all local teams this year. Come visit us after this week's game, show us your local ID, and get a free gift with purchase. Your choice of a silicone handle holder, silicone trivet, or egg ring.
Why choose Chattanooga State? With more than 50 programs of study that can be completed in 2 years or less, Chat State has a program that's right for you. And with scholarships like Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Reconnect, you can graduate debt-free. You can start your career right away or transfer to a 4-year university to continue your education. Chattanooga State. Start here, go anywhere. Learn more today at chattanoogastate.edu. You may have noticed the new signs and the new name. First Volunteer Bank is now Whitwell Bank, bringing better significance to the communities we serve. After all, well-built communities start with well-built banks, a bank that provides communities with safe and sound financial services necessary for a growing economy. At Whitwell Bank, that's our commitment to you, to be a well-built bank, here to serve you, your family, and community. We're still the same people you've come to know and trust, providing the same excellent service you've come to expect over the years. Now as Whitwell Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Tire Pros at Barnes Tire and Service Center in Jasper are here to give you excellent hometown service from their ASC certified technicians. Whether it's tires from names like Michelin, BF Goodwrench, Goodyear, or Hankook that you need, or a tire rotation or oil change, Barnes is here to take care of you. They also offer brake repair, lift kits, and other services. And you can be sure it's done right at Barnes. Their #1 goal is complete customer satisfaction. Barnes Tire and Service Center, 180 Cornerstone Drive in Jasper. Call 942-4074 or visit BarnesTire.com.
Marion County News proudly continues the legacy of the South Pittsburgh Hustler and Jasper Journal newspapers, reporting on local events and staffed, managed, and owned locally. Marion County News serves as the premier source for information about and important to our local communities. So whether online at mcnewstn.com or in our weekly print edition, we're covering sports, news, and features right here. Marion County News. We're hometown.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. This is Steve Daffron, the voice of the Whitwell Tigers, and we are at halftime. Getting ready to start the third quarter here at Clay County High School, John Peoples Field, with the score Clay County 26 and Whitwell nothing. To update a score of interest at the half, my scoreboard has just updated to Gordonsville 14, South Pittsburgh 7. East Robertson 14 and Bledsoe County nothing. That's in the third period. Before we go any further, I want to take this opportunity to recognize the many sponsors we have: Lodge Cast Iron, Whitwell Pharmacy, Moss Motor Company, SVEC and SVE Connect, Citizens Tri-County Bank, Chattanooga State, Marion Natural Gas, Comfort Gallery, Tate's Funeral Home, Tower Community Bank, Harbin Automotive, Max Fit, Jasper Memorial Funeral Home, Builtwell Bank, College Building Materials, Marion County News, Barnes Tire and Service Center, Goggins Insurance, Rogers Funeral Home, the drugstore, Marion County Sheriff's Department, Belmont Industries, and Colonial Chemical. So we are just on the verge here of the kickoff in the third quarter. Both teams are on the field, and they are headed to their sidelines as the officials are about to break up their meeting in the middle of the field. So we're going to get this one kicked off here in what looks to be about 15 seconds. Speaking of our sponsors, we appreciate their support, for without them, this broadcast wouldn't be possible. Clay County is wearing all black, and their gold numbers are a little bit difficult to see so when they get on the other side of the field. Tigers are in their red pants, white jerseys with red numerals, white helmets. Things have just not gone very well for the Tigers tonight. They have not been able to muster any offense. So the officials will break up their meeting in the middle of the field. Tigers will receive the second half kickoff, and they will be moving from right to left. If you've ever been to Celina, I'm telling you, if they turn this press box around, I walk outside, I'd be in Kentucky. Levi Garrett teeing the ball up for Clay County. We're just getting ready to start the third period here in Celina. Deep for the Tigers is Caleb Lewis, Bennett McDougal, and I believe this is Chandler Britton on this side. Kick from the 40-yard line. Britton's going to take the ball at the 26-30. He's up to the 35, and he is going to be brought down just across the 40-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 for the Tigers to start the second half. Ball is spotted at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. It's about a 20-yard return by Britton on the kickoff. McDougal, your quarterback. Chandler Britton, your sole running back. 2 wide receivers to the top. Looking to throw across the middle, and hits Wyatt Davis, goes to the ground and fumbles the ball. I don't know if they're going to call it incomplete or whether he was down. Incomplete. An incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 on the 40-yard line. Tigers on their own 40-yard line. Just getting started here in the second half. Clay County leads this one 26-0. If they manage to hold on to win this one, it'll be the first time they have defeated the Tigers in I think this is game 7. I think they played 6 times in the past. Again, McDougal is your quarterback with Chandler Britton. And we have got official timeout here, and we're going to back the ball up. And there's a flag, illegal procedure on the Tigers. So that doesn't help matters. That will bring up a 2nd down and 15. Do your quarterback, Chandler Britton, up to the top, to the quick toss to White Davis, who was hit immediately, brought down at the 35-yard line. You got Levi Garrett, Clay County in on the tackle. Again, the Tigers bring 2 receivers this side, 2 receivers to the top. McDougal looks to throw, is scrambled, runs this side, and it's going to be run down from behind, dropped at the 35-yard line by Michael Smith, sophomore for Clay County. And that will bring up a 4th down, and Pardo will come in to kick from the Tiger 34-yard line. Kerr deep for the Bulldogs, and he's going to let the ball just go out of bounds. See where they mark it. And it's going to be out at the Clay County 41-yard line. Ten minutes and 22 seconds here left for the 3rd period. Clay County leads this one 26-0. 1st and 10. The ball is on their own 41-yard line. 2 receivers to the top. Keaton Army quarterback gives the ball to Markham, who crosses the 35, and he is going to be up to the 37-yard line. 47-yard line. The 2nd down and 5. Ball is placed on their own 47-yard line. 2 wide to the bottom. Keaton Arms give you quarterback. Markham, your running back. Motion to give ground to the right side. It's going to be hit and brought down at the 48-yard line. That was Jimmy Burchett on the carry. We'll bring up a 3rd down. Ball is resting on the Clay County 49-yard line. 3rd down and 3. In Markham, your lone setback with quarterback Arms. Kerr in motion this side, and we've got a flag. Dead ball foul, illegal procedure against Clay County. I'm going to back them up a little bit. If you're just joining us, we're in Celina, Tennessee, the home of Clay County. That's round 2 matchup between the Clay County Bulldogs and the Whitwell Tigers. Arms brings him to the line with Markham, his running back. 2 wide to the top. Kerr in motion. Arm looks to throw, and he's going to throw, and it is caught and then dropped. He was wide open. Nate Adams had the ball in his arm, and it just slipped through his hands. So that is going to bring up a 4th down for Clay County. Ball is on the 44-yard line of Clay County. Caleb Lewis deep for the Tigers. And the kick is going to hit at the 28 and roll down to the 27 of Whitwell. So they will take over 1st and 10. Eight minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Dougal brings them to the line. They got 3 wide to the top of the field. Tight and overbalanced this side. Ball is given to Chandler Britton off the left side, and he will make it maybe up to the 28-yard line. Give him a gain of 1 on the play. They are in the third quarter at South Pittsburgh. Gordonsville still leads that one 14-7. McDougal brings his Tigers to the line. 3 wide to the top, roll bounce to the tight end. A little quick toss out to Chandler Britton, who drops the ball. Incomplete. Looks like there was some confusion on that play. I don't think Chandler Britton was expecting the ball. So that is going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 while still on the 28-yard line. We're tight to this side, 3 wide receivers to the top. McDougal rolls to his right, throws incomplete to Caleb Lewis, to the end of the ground in front of him at about the 38-yard line. So that will bring up a 4th and 10. Ball on the Tiger 28-yard line. David Pardo in to kick. Alec Kerr in deep for Clay County. Pardo's kick is going to hit at the 45 and roll down to the 38-yard line. Kerr thought about picking it up, but then he had second thoughts about it. So Clay County will take over. 1st and 10. The ball will be at their own 38-yard line. Keaton Arms, your quarterback for Clay County, brings him to the line. Markham and Kerr, your running back. Quick toss out to Kerr. He's at the 40, 45, 50. Crosses, he's down to the 40. He broke open. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. And that's a Clay County touchdown. It's 62 yards on what will be a pass. That was Arms to Alec Kerr. And they will kick this extra point. Levi Garrett in the kick. And the kick is good. So with 6:56 left to go here in the third period, Clay County has opened up a 33-0 lead over the Whitwell Tigers. And we will resume action as soon as we come back from this quick break.
Valmont, the global leader in designing and manufacturing highly engineered products and services that support infrastructure development and agricultural productivity, has prided itself since its founding in 1946 on supporting the people it employs and the communities they live in. With Valmont Utility in Jasper, one of the 85 worldwide manufacturing facilities, Valmont is proud to sponsor local high school athletics here in our community. Learn more about the company and career opportunities at Valmont. Visit valmont.com/careers.
Welcome back to Celina, Tennessee. This is Steve Daffron, the voice of the Whitwell Tigers, coming to you in Clay County High School, where Clay County has just opened up a 33-0 lead over the visiting Whitwell Tigers, and that means we will be in what the TSSAA defines as the mercy room, meaning there are very few exceptions on when the clock will stop. So this second half is getting ready to start running pretty quick. Levi Garrett has teed the ball up for Clay County. Deep for the Tigers is Caleb Lewis, Bennett McDougal, and it's a short kick and taken at the front. They don't want to risk a run back, so they kicked it on the ground, and it was recovered by Bradley Hartlove. Ball is going to be placed at the 48-yard line of Whitwell. 1st and 10. McDougal with two backs, 3 wide to the top. Direct snap to Chandler Britton off the right side. He is up to the 50 and driven back. About a 2-yard gain is going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. Again, 2 backs with McDougal at the quarterback. Takes a snap. Direct snap to Chandler Britton, who is off the left-hand side. Trips and falls, is going to be marked just across the 50. Looks like they're going to get him the 47-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. And it looks like they'll put 5 on the scoreboard. One wide to the top, 2 setbacks for McDougal. Big snap, looks to throw, is pressured, and is going to be dropped at the 47-yard line. By Hunter Kyle, senior for Clay County. Aiden Adams replacing Keaton Arms in the lineup. And it's going to bring up looks like we got a 4th down. Pardo back to kick. Oh, excuse me. They snapped it to, they were in punt formation, had a direct snap, I believe was to Mordecai, but he just went off the right-hand side, got nothing. So I'm not sure if the ball goes over down downs or whether they're going to call it 4th down. And we got a penalty. I'm not sure if they're going to get Tigers the 1st down or not. Let's see, we got, looks like 4th down and 4. Ball is resting on the Clay County 45-yard line. So it's 4th and 4, yes. Direct snap to Chandler Britton, who's looking to throw, but he's going to tuck and run, and he is going to be hit and driven out of bounds, short of first down. He was looking for Caleb Lewis deep, but just couldn't get it out there to him, was hit and driven out of bounds. So the ball will go over on downs. Come on, fellas, you got to move the chain so we know what you're doing. Arms brings his Bulldogs to the line of scrimmage. Markham is his lone running back. Markham takes it. He's at the 50. He's down to the 47, 46-yard line of Whitwell. Those black uniforms, and they get the football in there, it's hard to tell who's got the ball. Two minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the third period. Clay County leads this one 33-0. Give to Markham, who's at 45 and crosses down to, he's at the 40-yard line and dropped. Sean Jones in on the tackle for the Tigers. And that will give Clay County another first down. Minute and 43 left to go here in the third period. Snap to Arms, who gives the ball to Alec Kerr. Yes, that's number 44, Alec Kerr, who works his way down to the 30, 25, and is going to be knocked out of bounds at the 20. They're going to say the 24-yard line. And that will give another first down. Arms again, your quarterback. Markham, your running back on this side. Curve motion. Ball given to Markham up. He's across the 20, down to the 15, 10, 5, and he's just going to walk in the end zone for 6. Markham goes in from 24 yards out. Once he broke through the line, he was untouched. And Levi Garrett in for the PAT will make the attempt. Ball down, kick is up, and it is no good. So 33 seconds left to go here in the third period. Clay County leads this one 39-0. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
Busy Bee Laundry, located at 307 Elm Avenue, right in the heart of South Pittsburgh, knows what it's like. It's hard to get everything done, and laundry's just one more chore to slow you down. Don't fret. Let the busy worker bees stay on top of your laundry for you, so you don't have to. They charge by the pound and will even deliver back to your home. Stop by Busy Bee Laundry today and let them buzz through your laundry load so you don't have to. Busy Bee Laundry.
Welcome back to Celina, Tennessee. This is Steve Dafford on the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network here for the round 2 matchup between the Clay County Bulldogs and the Whitwell Tigers. And so far, things have just not gone very well for the Tigers. Clay County has just opened up a 39-0 lead. We are In effect, in the mercy rule, we have 33 seconds left to go here in the third period. Levi Garrett, the kicker, has teed the ball up, and we have Caleb Lewis deep. Chandler Britton and Bennett McDougal will take the ball on the 20, 30, 35, breaks outside. He's at the 40 and is going to be driven out of bounds here on the Clay County sideline by Austin Henderson, a junior. Going to mark the ball at the 43-yard line of Whitwell, and the clock is running, and we're getting ready to run the quarter out here, and that will do it for the third period. So at the end of 3, Clay County 39, Whitwell nothing. We'll be back for the Tigers 1st and 10 after this.
Harbin Automotive says their quality care is the difference between buying the car you love and loving the car you bought. It's the commitment of Harbin Automotive to provide the highest level of service and support possible. In fact, quality care is one of the greatest advantages of owning a Harbin Automotive vehicle. Harbin's friendly service department employees are all committed to provide complete customer satisfaction. Visit Harbin Automotive today, 570 Micah Way, Scottsboro, or make an appointment to meet any of the highly trained Harbin Automotive family members. 256-259-6400. Harbin Automotive, Scottsboro, Alabama.
In this day and time, family-owned and operated businesses are almost a thing of the past, but Goggins Insurance, located in Alabama and Tennessee, still says our family serves your family. Goggins Insurance has delivered a quality insurance solutions to individuals for over 33 years, specializing in personal and business insurance coverage, who are committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. Come on by one of our numerous locations in Alabama, with the newest location, 3535 Main Street in Jasper, Tennessee, next to T's Diner, where we will always treat you as one of our own.
Welcome back to Celina, Tennessee. Fourth period just beginning here, 11:52 left to go in this game. Bennett McDougal throws incomplete across the middle to Caleb Lewis. Went to the ground, tried to catch it, and couldn't pull it out of the ground. If you're just joining us, we're in Celina, Tennessee. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers at their own 43-yard line. Bennett McDougal watches the snap, picks it up, and is going to be hit and dropped for a loss. About 2 yards, maybe 3 yards, back to the 41-yard line. Bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. 10:45 left to go here in this one. It's been all Clay County tonight. Caleb Lewis and Cole Britton wide this side. Goes complete out here to Caleb Lewis, who manages to work his way up across the 50 down to the 49 for a complete pass. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 1. The Tigers looks like they are going to go for it. Have nothing to lose at this point, down 39 to nothing. Eagle looks to throw, throws incomplete to Britton on the left side. Ball goes over on down. Clay County will take it 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Roughly 9 minutes left to go here in Clay County. Nate Adams is your quarterback. Clay County. Ball is given to Markham, who's across the 50 down to the Tiger 48-yard line. Looks like they're just getting ready to start the fourth quarter in South Pittsburgh, and Gordonsville is leading that one 14-7. Again, your new quarterback, Nate Adams, sophomore. In for Arms. Markham, his running back. And he will give the ball to Michael Smith, who breaks free at the 30, 35. He's going to be run out of bounds. Close to the 15-yard line. And once again, we are in mercy rules, so even though he's run out of bounds, the clock continues to run. Adams still your quarterback. Michael Smith, your running back. Gives Walt Smith over left tackle. He is going to waltz into the end zone untouched. It was a 15-yard run. Michael Smith on that carry. And Levi Garrett is coming in to try another one. And it is, that one's good. So with 7:19 left to go here in the fourth period, Clay County has just opened this one wide open, 46-0. Be back right after this.
Hello, this is Sheriff Ronnie Bo Burnett from Marion County Sheriff's Department. Please do not drink and drive. You could end up in jail or possibly lose your livelihood or lose your life. If you have a serious drug problem, please seek help. The abuse of drugs has destroyed many lives in Marion County and across the country. Everyone be safe and have a great year. Thank you very much.
Drinking and driving could cost you your license and a whole lot more. A message from the Marion County Sheriff's Department and the Drug Education Fund.
Welcome back. This is Steve Daffron on the Whitwell Tiger Radio Network. We're in Celina, Tennessee. Clay County High School and Whitwell getting together for a round 2 matchup in the TSSAA playoffs. Clay County leads this one 46-0. We are in the fourth period, 7:19 left to go. And the clock will be running. Lead for the Tigers is Caleb Lewis, Wyatt Davis, and Bennett McDougal. And Levi Garrett will be kicking for Clay County. Clay County be kicking from right to left. Levi's kick goes to McDougal on the left-hand side. He brings it up to the sideline to the, looks like the 45-yard line. Actually, they're going to say he went out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Nope, now they're going to back him up to the 45. First and 10 Tigers. 6:50 left to go in this one. Tigers are trailing 46-0. Too wide to this side. Nummy and Caleb Lewis. To give to Chandler Britton on motion, and he is going to get across the 50 up to, or down to, I should say, the 48-yard line of Clay County. Bring up a second down. And let's just call it a long 4. Again, motion. McDougal fakes to Britton, breaks free to the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and give him 6. And McDougal just faked to Britton coming across in front of him and then just tucked the ball and just went off the left side and went the distance of 48 yards to put the Tigers on the scoreboard finally. David Pardo in the kick. Snap. And it's a 2-point attempt, and it is going to be no good. Ball was snapped to the holder, who flipped it to Pardo, who then made an attempt to throw it, and it was complete but short for the PAT. So with the Clay County lead this one 46-6 in the fourth period. Be back after this.
Citizens Tri-County Bank understands the importance of strong community, and that's why we partner with many nonprofit agencies such as our schools, civic groups, and more throughout the communities we serve. We want to be the only community bank you will ever need. Whether it's personal banking, a mortgage loan, home equity lines of credit, auto loans, or personal loans, Citizens Tri-County Bank has you covered with great products and services and up-to-date technology like mobile banking, all to make your life easier and banking with us more convenient for you. Citizens Tri-County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. This is Steve Dye from the Voice of the Tigers. We're in Clay County High School, where the Clay County Bulldogs are leading the Whitwell Tigers in this round 2 matchup 46-6. We are 5 minutes and 40 seconds away from this one being over with. We are in the mercy rule. Tigers just scored on a Bennett McDougal 48-yard run to bring us to 46-6. Up to this point, it's not been very good for the Tigers. Clay County looking possibly for the onside kick. Pardo hits a line drive, and it is corralled and recovered by Nolan Adams at the 23-yard line of Clay County. It will be 1st and 10. Nate Adams will remain in as your quarterback. He is a sophomore. Also in is Braden Allred and Nolan Adams. John Hamilton in for Clay County. First and 10, Clay County on their own 23-yard line. Direct snap to Nate Adams, who then gives the ball to Michael Smith, who might have gotten a half a yard on the play. They want to call it still 2nd down and 10. Let's just say no gain. Nate Adams, your quarterback for Clay County, replacing Keaton Arms, their senior starter. And Michael Smith, your lone setback. Ball given to Adams, who runs this way off left tackle and might have gained got one. That's what they're going to get in this 1 yard. Bring up a 3rd down and 9. 3:30 left to go in this one. Clay County is in no hurry since the clock is running. We are right at 3 minutes left to go here at Celina. And it looks as though Clay County will be moving on to the quarterfinals. And we have a delay of game called against Clay County. We're going to back the ball up 5. .250 left to go here, and the clock is running again. Looks like we've got a 3rd down and 14. Adams, your quarterback. Smith, your running back. Ball given to Smith. Breaks up across the 20. He's up to 25. Leave him at the 20, just a little bit short of the 26-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th down for Clay County. And they will bring in their punt team. Caleb Lewis will go deep for the Tigers. Looks like Joseph Markham is going to be in doing the punting. Number 28. Bad snap, gets it on the hop, kicks, and it is going to hit at the 45 and bound down to the 35-yard line of Whitwell with 1 minute and 28 seconds left to go. Clock is running, and that will be a 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball is on the 35-yard line. McDougal brings him to the line. Gives the ball to Britton off the right-hand side. Going to be dropped at the 37-yard line. That was Charlie French on the carry. Didn't see him come in. Real promising freshman. .20 seconds left to go in this game. 2 wide this side. McDougal with Charlie French in the backfield with him. Gives the ball to French, turns it up. He's at the 45, 46. He's going to get up to the Clay County, or the Tiger 47-yard line with 5 seconds left to go. 3, 2, 1, and that is going to do it. So, at the end of 4, nothing left in this one. Tigers losing this one 46-6. We'll be back after this.
After you've been sitting on a hard football bleacher watching your favorite football team play, wouldn't it be great to come home to all the comforts of home? Come on by Comfort Gallery in Kimball, Tennessee to find exactly what you need at the lowest prices. From recliners to complete bedroom suites, Comfort Gallery has it all, or they can get it for you. Give them a call today at 423-837-3000. Comfort Gallery, a proud supporter of all area football teams.
The Sweet Spot in South Pittsburgh is the sweetest spot in town to cool down with your favorite ice cream treats. Located at 307 Elm Avenue, right across from South Pittsburgh Elementary, where you can get the sweetest of sweets for the sweetest of prices. Stop by today and let them help you satisfy your sweet tooth with ice cream and plenty of other great treats that's sure to satisfy. It's the Sweet Spot, 307 Elm Avenue, across from the elementary school in South Pittsburgh. The Sweet Spot.
Natural gas.
Natural gas.
Cleaner, more reliable, more affordable, and more efficient, delivering greater stability and dependability with lower cost and emissions, serving your family and community for generations to come. Take a closer look at a versatile resource. Marion Natural Gas, your local natural gas provider, is located 138 Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh. Go by or call them today at 423-837-7164.
Natural gas.
That's Marion Natural Gas.
Looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand a prescription out the drive-thru window? The drugstore with locations in South Pittsburgh and Stevenson, Alabama does just that, offering dependable prescription drug service as your local good neighbor pharmacy. The drugstore provides 24-hour emergency service, immunizations, delivery services, quality products from Burt's Bees, Watkins, and more. Family owned and operated for over 30 years with 2 locations, 335 South Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh or 205 Kentucky Avenue in Stevenson. The drugstore, here to serve you in South Pittsburgh and Stevenson.
This is Whitwell Football on Tigers Radio on the Nickajack Radio Network and Country Roads 93.3 WSTQ Dunlap.
And welcome back. This is Steve Baffron on the Lodge Cast Iron post-game show. Nickajack Network, WEPG 104.9, The River. Tigers lose this one 46-6. It was not pretty. Tigers just never could get untracked, and there is no sense going over what exactly happened because it was just not pretty. Unfortunately, all good things come to an end, and that is the problem with the playoffs. With the exception of one, all others end in disappointment. It is especially disheartening to the seniors, and most have played their last high school football game. Adored the red and white and carried the banner of 92 years of Tiger history. I know I've been there. There is no need to hang our heads and say what if. Rather hold our heads high to accomplishments of this 2022 version of the Tigers. Bennett McDougal became the only Tiger scorer on a touchdown pass, rushing touchdown, and throw a touchdown pass in a single game. Team tied the 59 Tigers with 4 shutouts and now share the perch with them. The 9-win season ranks 4th all-time share with 4 other teams. As for me, this has required some work. Not being around the team really handicapped my ability to get to know the team, which made the show rather difficult at times. But as the season got going, it became easier, and I became more comfortable in what I was doing. I have been the subject of many radio and television interviews. Having never been on this side, I now appreciate the commitment and dedication, not to mention the prep work required to make something like this possible. So with that, it's time to call it a season. Thanks to our many sponsors who've made this possible, to the staff back in the WEPG studio, who at times I'm sure were scratching their head thinking, what in the world is he doing? The students and administration of Whitwell High School, to my wonderful wife who keeps asking me, how do you get yourself in these things? To all the guys in the press box who kept me supplied with information, to you, the fans of the Tigers, and most importantly, the Tigers themselves, who have given us an enjoyable and memorable season and have carried the banner with pride and honor. So, from the Whitwell Tiger Football Network, the Nickajack Radio Network, WEPG 104.9 The River, have a safe and wonderful off season, and hope to see y'all back here in 2023 for the 93rd season of Whitwell Tiger Big Red Football. Again, the final from Celina, Clay County High School. Celina moves on to the quarterfinals with a 46-6 win over the Tigers. So that'll do it from me from Celina. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, wonderful week. Go Tigers.
You've been listening to Tigers Radio and the Whitwell Tigers. Brought to you by
Lodge Cast Iron, Whitwell Pharmacy, Moss Motor Company, Citizens Tri-County Bank, SVEC and SVE Connect, Chattanooga State, Marion Natural Gas, Busy Bee Laundry, Comfort Gallery, Tate's Funeral Home, Tower Community Bank, The Sweet Spot, Harbin Automotive, Max Fit, Jasper Memorial Funeral Home, Builtwell Bank, Collins Building Materials, Marion County News, Barnes Tire and Service Center, Goggins Insurance, Rogers Funeral Home, The Drugstore, and the Marion County Sheriff's Department.
This is the Nickajack Radio Network, your home for local high school sports in the Sequatchie Valley and home to Pirate Radio, Warriors Radio, Tigers Radio, and Indians Radio with WEPG South Pittsburgh and WSTQ Dunlap. Local high school sports is on the Nickajack Radio Network.